The Michigan Milk Producers Association has a new president. The Michigan Horse Expo drew record crowds, and Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betts will deliver a market report. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
There is a changing of the guard at the Michigan Milk Producers Association. After over a decade serving the co-op's 1,700 farmer members, Ken Nobis will be replaced by Clinton County dairy farmer Chris Wardeen. Taking over vice president responsibilities is Doug Chapin, and Eric Fromm will continue to serve as the co-op's treasurer.
I think one of our main focuses at MMPA is to move away from solely relying on commodity products into higher value markets. We're an ingredient supplier all the way around, but we really need to start building some value-added products to our portfolio, and we've done that now with the expansion on our Constantine plant. We'll continue to do more of that in the future.
Board of Director elections were held during the 103rd annual meeting March 14th and 15th in Lansing. During his tenure, President Nobis was tasked with shepherding MMPA through several challenging years.
Our historical market has been fluid milk, and then the excess went into the butter powder component. Fluid consumption has dropped. Cheese consumption has increased. There's the byproduct of butter production is skim milk. Skim milk powder is what there's an overabundance of globally. So yes, we get hit harder than some of the surrounding states because of our product mix here.
During the annual event, MMPA renewed their commitment to supporting the Food Bank Council of Michigan, announcing they will donate 150 gallons of milk and 50 pounds of cheese per day for an entire year to the FBCM. The Kroger Company of Michigan is donating the processing and packaging of the milk at their Michigan dairy plant in Livonia.
If you want a car from a company that's been building them for 115 years, get a Ford. If you want a car with driver assist technology, get a Ford. You're gonna want a Ford.
The Michigan Horse Council hosted the 36th annual Michigan Horse Expo last weekend at the MSU Livestock Pavilion. The show drew almost 20,000 visitors over the course of the weekend to partake in a jam-packed agenda and a sold-out trade show.
We've had almost record crowds every day. The place has been packed, the stands have been packed. People coming are happy, the vendors are happy. It's just been a great show this year. All our profit go to the Michigan Horse Council and go back into the horse industry. Like we give out $12,000 a year in scholarships and trail grants to support our equestrian trails in Michigan. We support groups like the Michigan 4-H, the Detroit Mounted Police. We've supported the Mackinac Island Horsemen, just, you know, any number of groups. This year, our charity organization is Detroit Horsepower, which is a wonderful group headed by David Silver, which is teaching inner city Detroit children about horses and about taking care of them and responsibility, and he has just a tremendous program going.
Custer's Cowboys, one of the show's most popular entertainment features, were back at the expo again this year.
They are a mounted shooting group that mostly dress in authentic early Western attire. They shoot at balloons. They have set courses. They don't use live ammunition. It's black powder. They're wild. They are a wonderful group. They do a great job and put on a great show, and it's extremely exciting to watch.
Ensure your wishes are carried out and control the future of your farm. Visit fosterswift.com to learn about farm succession planning.
Celebrating Michigan's food and agricultural industry was the focus of the 15th annual Agriculture Day at the Capitol. The event brought over 30 agriculture and commodity groups to the Capitol Rotunda to educate legislators on the state's diverse agriculture industry and its economic contributions to the state.
Well, we're basically here promoting beef, obviously, serving beef brisket. You know, it's just the sustainability of what we do, the healthy food, And part of McDonald's being here, McDonald's uses 11 million pounds of Michigan-raised beef a year. So having them partner with us is a huge deal because everybody knows the Golden Arches, and it's important for them to know that some of that food comes from here in Michigan.
Participants also delivered baskets of Michigan products to lawmakers.
We are from the Agricultural Operations program with Montcalm Community College and MSU. It is a 2-year certificate program, and some of us may transfer over to MSU when we're done with MCC's classes. And we are here to talk to legislators to promote agriculture, and it's important. It's important because even though not all of us have come from an agricultural background, we chose this program.
And now with a look at the latest market activity, here is Michigan Ag Commodities' Chris Betts.
Thanks, Janelle. A more positive week overall for corn, wheat, and beans after a bearish series of USDA reports last Friday pushed contracts to new lows. The report itself was largely a non-event, as trade negotiations continue to loom over markets. The buzz is that a deal between the U.S. and China is close, but details of that deal are hazy, and indications from negotiators is that there is still a lot of work to be done on key issues. The USMCA, or NAFTA 2.0, has also been in the spotlight as U.S. Trade Representative Lighthizer tried to sell the deal to members of Congress this week. Traders seem to be growing numb to the state of negotiations as market volatility off headlines and tweets has certainly decreased of late. For more market information, go to michag.com. With Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betts.
For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com and the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.